guys, how we doing today? My name's the Terminator. Welcome in. Basically, I have something a little different today in today's video. Basically, I'm going to do a little bit of a review. It's my first review ever, so I'm not too sure how... I hope I'm doing perfectly fine for this. But basically, yeah, look, I am, like I said before, I'm doing a review on the PS5 version of Two Hands Hospital Assistant Simulator on the PS5. Yeah, I played this game using a review copy of the game. Thank you, Nostra Games, for the review copy of the game. I appreciate being selected for that. I've only put in roughly about an hour into the game for myself, and so far I'm going to give you a quick rundown as to what the game is and what I am actually going to tell you guys how I felt about the game and how it came across. If you do see me looking at the screen here, I've got a script to keep me composed and a little bit relaxed, so I don't jump off from one side to another. So, and it helps me to keep composed and look at where I'm at pretty much, and I don't need to I don't need to go off track. Okay, so basically what this game is, I'm going to break down how the game is, what the game is about, and at the end of it, I will give you my end score over here, potentially. And by potentially, I just mean like, hopefully I've got it right here. Okay, so basically what the game is about is you're basically a first-person physics-based simulator. And, well, somewhat goofy simulator. So the whole idea is to pick out certain tasks, and by certain tasks I mean, okay, let me start over, sorry. The gimmick of the game is to go ahead and look after patients. You got to look after your stock intake and how to manage the floor as well. So what I mean by the floor is like the reception area and how to look after patients. But yeah, so you got to look after your patients. You got to try and figure out how to help them out. You've got certain amount of hospital beds to start off with, and with that you get their urine samples and test them out and see what it is that they are in need of help with. But yeah, no, look, I think that one's a pretty good idea, even though they've got a little bit of symptoms when they first walk in and tell you what they're feeling. So like somebody could have cramps in his stomach after eating food. Okay, that could be food poisoning. It could be, stuff, the small stuff like that. Somebody else could come in and say, hey, I can't be in light too much because it hurts my head. So it could be a migraine. But you won't know until you go ahead and get their urine sample. Yeah, so it's not a serious medical simulator, so it's not going to give you a full rundown as to what it could be properly. But yeah, look, basically you look after your patients, you go ahead and you've got to... That's not critical, okay. Look at your that kind of stuff as well as your stock intake to help the patients get everything together. I'm repeating, I'm sorry. What else do I have here? What can So it is meant to be humorous as well, so it's pretty good. Yeah, so the first set, I'm pretty sure there's like 5 floors on the hospital for you to run and manage once you get enough reputation the way you get your reputation is to do the first small steps to build up your hospital. You can name your hospital as well with whatever you wish to do so with. Yeah, so the task is, I haven't really assisted any doctors at the moment, but at the end of my review, I did manage to find more doctors walking around. So, yeah, the body's actually in the game there. It is kind of funny how the bodies work. It's not your physical, human body. It's kind of got like a smiley face with the two dots and, the smile. You'll see it over here, like in the next scene in front of me while I'm talking to you about it. It is a cartoony kind of game as well. It is comical. Yeah, and they get really annoyed. Your patients get annoyed if you sit there and take too long to analyze their what they need with the patients. So it's kind of funny with that. And as you go along, you unlock more medical supplies as well. So I unlocked warm milk. Not too sure where that's going to go first. And also what I'd like to do as well is I'd like to explain as well that not everything is working perfectly fine. You've got the easy options, which is just like your herbal tea you can give to patients, or they've got other options like caffeine and antibiotics, but the risks are higher. So you've got the easy option, which will cost you more because everybody wants that. Once you're out until you buy more supplies. So yeah, it's funny in that way, and it's great to keep that in mind as well. But yeah, so now I guess we'll just talk about the pros and cons about the game as well. So the pros about the game, I think that it was really funny. It is great to try and keep in mind as to what kind of supplies and what kind of patients you've got on hand as well, and how many beds you've got. It is a little bit of a frustrating, not frustrating, but I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of it at the moment. I'm sorry. It is a stressful thing to try and keep in mind, and how many people you've got going for there. I do recommend the game for those who like that kind of style of games where it's just a little bit funny, but also it is great to try and keep things under control, your chaotic hospital under control, and try to keep things moving in the one go. I don't think I've got too much to complain about at the moment for the cons, because like I said, I need to play it a little bit more. But if I was to say that there is any complaints about it, I haven't seen anything yet. I haven't seen anything that is too crazy for me to complain, to put into the con, into the con page just yet, because at the moment I'm on the first floor and I've got everything under management at the moment. Okay, you know what? I'll put this one under the cons. So, under the cons, I think that the resupply times are a little bit too long. Just a little bit, not too much. But I understand that it's how everyday things work for deliveries. Once you order a delivery, it comes in and you may lose that patient because of the long delivery time. But yeah, look, at the end of it, here's my final verdict. I think I'll give it a 7 out of 10 because It's fun. It starts off cozy and not so chaotic. Um, there's coffee in it. Gonna give me a 10 out of 10 coffee. um, there is also a lot of things to keep under in your mind to keep things balanced and to think about. There is an elevator. What I would like to think to do as well, if you guys want to update this as well, just an idea. I would love to see the elevator break down every once in a while, so you have to use the stairs to make it a bit more chaotic and a little bit more funny as well. Uh, and even if you guys decide to trap the player into the elevator, that would be intense and funny as well, until rescue happens. But that has been a Tom review of Two Hands. Sorry, excuse me. That has been a review of Two Hands Hospital Assistant Simulator on the PS5 from the Terminator. Highly recommend you guys go play the game yourselves and buy it. Like I said, it's out now on on all consoles and also on PC as well. So enjoyable. I really do recommend the game. Sorry, just double checking that. Yep. Yeah, so it's out on PC, PS5, Switch, and PC. I'm pretty sure I'm missing out. I think I said PC twice. I think I may have... Oh yeah, it's on PS4 as well. Okay, but that wraps up today's review. I hope I haven't dragged that out too long, but thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next review, on the next video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.